Mila had just moved into Pinewood Boarding School, a quiet place surrounded by trees and fog. Everything was old, the hallways creaked, lights flickered, and the air always smelled like wet wood. She was assigned to room 6, the room nobody wanted. "Why is it always empty?" she asked. The girl next door, Casey, replied nervously, "Because the mirror in that room isn't normal." Mila laughed. "You mean it's haunted?" Casey nodded. "Just don't stare into it too long." That night, Mila unpacked her things. The mirror sat across from her bed, tall, antique, and a little dusty. She stared at it for a moment. At first, just her reflection. But then her reflection smiled. Mila hadn't smiled. She blinked. The reflection went back to normal. "Weird lighting," she muttered. Around 2 a.m., Mila woke up. The room was cold. She glanced at the mirror. Her reflection was sitting up, but Mila was still lying down. She gasped. Suddenly, her reflection stood up and started walking toward the mirror's edge, like it wanted to come out. Mila jumped from her bed and threw a blanket over the mirror. Nothing moved. The room went still. The next day, she asked the teacher about the mirror. The teacher looked surprised. "Room 6 hasn't had a mirror in years," she said. "It was removed after a student disappeared." Mila's heart dropped. She ran back to her room, pulled off the blanket. The mirror was still there, but this time the reflection wasn't. It was just empty, like no one stood in front of it. She stepped closer, touched the glass. It felt like water. Suddenly, a hand shot out and pulled her in. She landed hard, but not in her room. Everything looked the same, but backwards. The clock ticked in reverse. Her books were upside down. The lights flickered red instead of white. And in the mirror, she saw her own room, with her reflection standing inside, smiling calmly. "Let me out!" Mila shouted. Her reflection mouthed something. Mila read the lips. "It's my turn now." The next morning, Casey knocked on Mila's door. No answer. She peeked in. Mila was standing in front of the mirror, brushing her hair. "Hey, you okay?" Casey asked. Mila turned, smiled. Never better. But in the mirror, the real Mila was screaming silently, banging on the glass. Moral: some mirrors don't show your reflection. They show your replacement.